Thor, the gentle giant who loved like a dog? In the rolling hills of Idaho, there is a small sanctuary where animals who once had nowhere else to go find safety, love, and family. The air is clean, the grass sways in the wind, and every sunrise brings the sound of gentle hooves instead of machines. But among all the animals who live there, one stands out. His name is Thor.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thor is not what most people expect when they picture a farm animal. He is a Scottish Highland cow with a mane of fiery red hair that blows wildly in the breeze and a pair of majestic horns that curve like crowns. But his heart is that of a puppy, loyal, tender, playful, and full of love. From the very first day, Thor made it clear that he was different. When the sanctuary caretakers first met him, they weren't even planning to bring him home. They had come for Betty, another Highland cow, to keep Rona company. But there he was, big, fluffy, and gentle-eyed, standing as if he had been waiting his whole life for someone to notice him. It felt like fate. And when the farmer said Thor was looking for a new home, the choice was already made. He belonged with them. From that moment, Thor became the soul of the sanctuary. If you sit down in the pasture, Thor will come to you. He lowers his massive head into your lap, sighs deeply, and waits for you to scratch behind his ears. And if you stay long enough, this giant will drift off to sleep against you, breathing heavily in complete trust, as though the world has finally given him peace. Few people expect such tenderness from an animal of his size. But that is Thor. He reminds everyone that strength and gentleness can live in the same body. While Rona is proud and independent, and Betty is calm and queenly, it is Thor who is always reaching out, always seeking closeness. He doesn't just live in the pasture, he fills it with warmth. Even little Loki, Betty's calf, born on the farm just 4 months ago, seems to follow Thor's quiet example. Loki is shy and hesitant, but when he sees Thor lean into a human hand for affection, he gathers the courage to take a step closer too. Thor is not just part of the herd, he is its heart. Caring for Highland cows means learning to understand them beyond the surface. Their coats, for example, are self-cleaning. They don't need constant brushing, but Thor loves it anyway. He waits patiently for the brush, closing his eyes, leaning his weight into every stroke, showing in his own way that affection matters more than necessity. And then there are his horns, large, majestic, and alive with feeling. Thor can move them with such delicacy that it feels almost like watching a person use their hands. Sometimes he uses them to nudge gently, a playful tap. Other times, he moves them with intention and strength, reminding us that beneath his soft soul lies the power of something truly wild. What people often forget is that cows are not just livestock. They are intelligent, emotional, and deeply aware. Thor proves this every day. He remembers faces, he recognizes voices, he knows who is kind, and he responds with a trust that is both humbling and transformative. In the mornings, when the sun spills over the hills, Thor is always there at the gate, waiting. His red mane glows in the light, his eyes full of calm expectation. He isn't just waiting for food, he is waiting for connection, for his herd, both the cows and the humans who care for him. This sanctuary isn't just land, it's home. And Thor is the soul of that home. He reminds everyone who meets him that love knows no boundaries, not of species, not of size, not of expectation. He shows that a cow can love like a dog, trust like a friend, and comfort like family. If Thor could speak, perhaps he would say, "Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for knowing I am more than just a bull. Thank you for letting me belong." And in his quiet, gentle way, he already does say it every time he lays his head in a lap, every time he sighs in contentment, every time his eyes meet yours with a softness that words could never carry. Thor is proof that the world is better when we choose compassion, that sometimes the most unexpected friendships are the ones that change us forever. If Thor's story touched you, if his gentle spirit made you smile, please take a moment to leave a kind comment, press like, and subscribe. Not for the numbers, but so more people can meet Thor, this big, red, shaggy puppy with hooves, and understand that even the largest, strongest creatures can have the softest heart.
Our team works hard behind the scenes to find and share real-life stories that truly matter. Every video is crafted with care, carefully researched, edited with trusted sources, and always treated with the respect these stories deserve. What you see isn't just made to inspire, it's meant to be real and meaningful.